This is a short video to cover how to make a copy of an existing file in Google Drive and how to make hyperlinks within your homework submissions. This is going to make your homework submissions really awesome, and when you are working in Moodle, it'll make things you submit to other teachers and students much easier for people to get to. Both of these things we could do in the famous people homework assignment. So here we were supposed to edit a shared document, then make a copy of that document in our own system, then upload a link to the shared version of that document. I'm going to go to this famous people, and I had entered Ralph Waldo Emerson. So this was a file owned by me and shared with all of the students specifically. In order to make a copy on your own system, you would go to File, Make a Copy, and change the document name. And I wanted it to say famous people, and then at the end, your famous person's name. And I don't want to share it with anyone. I want to just keep it as a copy for myself, so I'm not going to check this box. And I'm going to say OK. Now, Google Drive will put that in your main drive, so to put it in your micro apps folder, you'll have to hit this file folder up there and select the folder that you want to put it in. And to share it with the instructor, because right now this is private only to me, we're going to hit share, and I'm going to add the instructor's name. And I'm going to say that the instructor can comment like that. I don't need to notify by email, but you can if you want to. I'll say OK. Right. Now, to submit my homework assignment, I actually have to put the share link to this file on Moodle. So I'll go back to share. I will get the shareable link. And here the link is already selected, so I'm going to hit Control-C. And I'm going to be done. Then I'm going to come back to Moodle. And I'm going to select Add a Submission. You can, if you make the text linkable, put anything you want there for the text. I often do just put the hyperlink text itself. But putting that text there is not going to make it a link. As an instructor, I have to actually copy that URL and paste it in my address bar. If you want to make your homework super awesome and put hyperlinks in your Moodle submissions, this is not just for your homework, but also for working on discussion forums or any other time you're communicating with people and you have online web things with this kind of editing at the top. I'm going to select the text that I want to be a link. And I'm going to click this chain-looking icon up here that says Insert Edit Link. And the first thing it asks me for is the URL, which is still in my clipboard, so I'm going to press Control-V again. Then I also have Target. So you have probably experienced this. Sometimes when you click on a link, that link opens up in the same window that you're in. And sometimes when you open a link, it will open a new tab for you. We actually... it's a lot easier with these homework assignments to keep the original assignment open and just be able to look at the assignment itself in a new link. So I'm going to tell it to open in a new window. You can give it a title if you want. It's not necessary. The class is also not necessary. We'll say insert. Now, just for example's sake, I'm going to do this another way. I'll write some text. This is my famous people homework assignment. I can select the text in there that I want to be a link. So for example, maybe you are working in the discussion forum and you want to link to an article or some other web page, or maybe even another assignment within Moodle. You can select that text, hit the link button, paste the link in there. It's up to you whether you want to open it in a new window or not. We'll hit Insert. Now, if you don't want something to be hyperlinked, you can click on that text and then click the Remove Hyperlink button, and that will take the hyperlink back off if you don't want anything to be hyperlinked. And if I want to put it back on at this point in time, the easiest thing to do is undo that action, and your keyboard shortcuts work here in Moodle. So I'm going to hit Control-Z and put that link back on. So that's how you make that link. Let's see how that works. I'm going to hit Save Changes for my homework. And here I can see what I have submitted to the instructor. I'm going to expand that, and if I click on that text, it takes me to a new window with that homework in it. And if I click on this text, it takes me to a new window with that homework in it. You can see up here I have this open a few times now because I had the original open and I have opened up the file a few times. So there you go. That's how you make a copy of a Google document to keep for yourself. A lot of times people will share a document with us that we don't want to rely on them keeping on their system. If they delete it, we won't have it anymore. So we might make our own copy. Also, how to make hyperlinks in Moodle.